The best rep range for building muscle faster is a topic of debate in the fitness community and can vary depending on individual factors, training goals, and experience level. Different rep ranges stimulate muscle growth through various mechanisms, and incorporating variety into your training program can be beneficial over time. Here are a few common rep ranges and their effects. Welcome back to another exciting video. Today's video is best rep range to build muscle faster. Before we start the video, please like, subscribe, and press the bell icon. Hypertrophy range. This range is often considered ideal for muscle growth. It provides a balance between lifting heavier weights to stimulate muscle tension and lifting lighter weights for metabolic stress. It targets both myofibrillar hypertrophy, increasing the size of individual muscle fibers, and sarcoplasmic hypertrophy, increasing the fluid content within muscle cells. Strength range. Lifting heavier weights for lower reps primarily focuses on developing strength by optimizing neural adaptations and enhancing your ability to lift heavier loads. While this rep range may not result in the same level of muscle size as the hypertrophy range, it can still contribute to muscle growth, especially in beginners. Endurance range. Higher rep ranges focus more on metabolic stress and can lead to increased muscle endurance. While they may not produce the same level of strength gains or hypertrophy as lower rep ranges, they can still play a role in overall muscle development and conditioning. It's important to note that your training program should not solely focus on a single rep range. Incorporating a variety of rep ranges over time, periodization, can prevent plateaus, stimulate different muscle fibers, and prevent overuse injuries. Other factors to consider when building muscle include proper nutrition, recovery, sleep, and consistency in your training. Additionally, individual genetics and responses can also influence how you personally respond to different rep ranges. Ultimately, the best rep range will depend on your specific goals, preferences, and how your body responds to training. Consulting with a certified fitness professional or personal trainer can help you design a well-rounded program tailored to your needs. Mechanisms of muscle growth. Muscle growth, or hypertrophy, is influenced by multiple factors, including mechanical tension, metabolic stress, and muscle damage. Different rep ranges emphasize these factors to varying degrees. Mechanical tension. Lifting heavier weights with lower reps creates higher mechanical tension in the muscles. This tension is a key driver of muscle fiber recruitment and growth. The tension generated during these lifts signals your body to adapt by increasing muscle fiber size and strength to handle the load. Metabolic stress. Higher rep ranges, such as 12 or more reps, create metabolic stress within the muscle cells due to increased accumulation of metabolites like lactic acid. This stress triggers the release of growth factors and stimulates muscle growth, especially when combined with shorter rest periods. Muscle damage. Eccentric, lowering, portions of lifts and exercises that emphasize the negative phase can lead to muscle damage. This damage, while not necessarily the primary driver of hypertrophy, plays a role in the adaptive response that leads to muscle growth. Progressive overload. Progressive overload is a fundamental principle in strength training and muscle growth. It states that for muscles to adapt and grow, they must be consistently exposed to increasing levels of tension. This tension can be increased by progressively adding more weight, resistance, or intensity to your exercises over time. The principle of progressive overload ensures that your muscles are continually challenged and forced to adapt. There are several ways to achieve progressive overload. Increasing resistance. Gradually increase the weight you lift. For example, if you're squatting 100 pounds this week, aim to squat 105 or 110 pounds in the next session or week. Adding repetitions. Increase the number of repetitions you perform with a given weight. If you did 8 reps with a certain weight, try doing 10 or 12 reps with the same weight in subsequent sessions. Adjusting sets. Increase the number of sets you perform. This provides more overall volume and stimulus for muscle growth. Manipulating tempo. Changing the tempo of your lifts, such as slowing down the eccentric, lowering phase, can increase time under tension and stimulate muscle growth. Individual variability. Individual variability plays a significant role in determining the most effective rep range and training approach for each person. Factors that contribute to this variability include genetics. Genetics influence muscle fiber composition, fast twitch versus slow twitch, and how your body responds to different training stimuli. Some individuals may naturally excel in strength-based activities, while others may have a greater propensity for endurance activities. Recovery capacity. Some people recover faster from heavy lifting and can handle frequent intense sessions, while others require more time between workouts to avoid burnout or overtraining. Personal preferences. Some individuals enjoy lifting heavy weights for low reps, while others prefer the pump and burn of higher rep ranges. Enjoyment and adherence to your chosen training style are important for long-term success. Injury history. Past injuries or weaknesses might influence the types of exercises and rep ranges that are most suitable for an individual. It's important to recognize that there is no one-size-fits-all approach to training due to individual variability. Experimentation and attentive tracking of progress can help you identify what works best for your body. Periodization. Periodization involves systematically planning and organizing your training program over specific time periods to optimize performance and prevent plateaus. There are different periodization models, each with its own benefits. Linear periodization involves gradually increasing intensity and decreasing volume over several weeks. This is a common approach for preparing for a specific event or competition. Undulating periodization focuses on varying intensity and volume within shorter time frames, such as weekly. This approach provides more frequent changes in stimulus to prevent adaptation. Block periodization divides training into distinct blocks, each emphasizing a specific goal. For example, a strength block could be followed by a hypertrophy block. Periodization helps prevent burnout, reduce the risk of overtraining, and ensure consistent progress by manipulating training variables strategically. Incorporating progressive overload, considering individual variability, and implementing periodization into your training regimen can create a balanced and effective approach to building muscle and achieving your fitness goals. It's essential to stay open to experimentation and listen to your body's responses as you refine your training strategy over time. Avoiding overuse injuries. Constantly using heavy weights in low rep ranges can increase the risk of overuse injuries and strain on joints and connective tissues. Incorporating higher rep ranges periodically can give your body a chance to recover and reduce the risk of injury. In conclusion, there isn't a single best rep range for building muscle faster. The most effective approach involves incorporating a variety of rep ranges throughout your training program to address different mechanisms of muscle growth, prevent plateaus, and ensure overall muscle development. Working with a knowledgeable fitness professional can help you design a balanced and effective program tailored to your goals and individual factors. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content.